Hey Burger, it's BJ from Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo Pot. This time with another unboxing, a game sent to us by Talent Strike Studios called Top Pop. It's designed by Mark McGee and Joshua J. Mills. Plays about 45 minutes for 2 to 5 players. It's all about marketing and getting your influence as a up-and-coming soda pop industrialist. And it's got really cool components, at least from what I've seen from the videos. So I want to get right inside that box and see what's inside. Let's get right to that Game Toppers LLC table and see what's inside the box. All right, so this is a copy provided to us by Talent Strike Studios. It's the retail edition of Top Pop, but it also has the Soda Pop City Pack, which was included in the Kickstarter. But I think this is the version that you can still get from Talent Strike. So take a look. Let's get right inside there. It's got kind of that Americana theme that I like. It's got the bold colors, and it's got a bunch of almost familiar names, not quite, Dr. Berry and Royal Queen Cola. So it's got a lot of plays, play on words with things like that. Some wink wink and nod nod, some homages to classic American sodas. Rulebook here describes what you get inside the box. Also, how to set up the game. What I like so far is that the rule book has lots of illustrations of what we're looking at, the actual components, the actual setup, almost from that ISO angle. And then the caps in here, in some of the Kickstarter videos I saw were just wooden discs. These are going to be the actual plastic caps that look like soda bottle caps. And that's kind of the conceit of this game, right? The fact that you can stack up the soda caps. I mean, who didn't do that? We called them Coke caps, or soda. My baseball coach called them soda pop, and we used to just collect them out of the Coke machines. We'd actually pull them out to see if we could find something that was unusual. And maybe they had changed out an old flavor that was still in there. I remember when I was really young, we even sold those bottle caps. We'd get in front of my grandfather's store and sell them for like a penny. So, just to buy some candy. It shows you how to do the scoring and what the end of the game trigger. Anytime a player gets the 6th card, that triggers another turn for the other players, and then you do the final scoring. So it's got all the credits. Joshua J. Mills, Mark McGee. With the illustrations by James Churchill, and Christina Petrie did the graphic design. We know Christina Petrie because we covered On the Rocks from Pintry Games. That's a pretty cool game. Let's see. So I like these small box games. They're going to fit right on your shelf. And, you don't have a gazillion components. This looks like another one of those one-hour wonder games. I've heard Chris Kirkman talk about this one many times over the years because he had seen it at the G-Donk, presentation. So it's nice to finally see it in person. We've got 5 different colors. Kind of a bronzy brown. And they do stack. Look at that. That's nice. They stack nice and neat, and they rotate. I like. We've got kind of a really deep blue. Jared loves playing blue. He likes playing unusual blues. I'm not sure how unusual this one's going to be. I'm probably going to play this. Well, I'm playing orange a lot lately because they don't have my favorite gold. Or I'll play green, or sometimes purple. It's like almost in between a blue and a purple. This is kind of an orangey gold. I mean, it's supposed to be orange pop, so I get that. But so we got the red. This is your standard red, although it's pretty vibrant. And all of these just stack up nice and neat. And lastly, the greens. This is a cool green. I like this. Quite a Kelly green, but definitely a vibrant green. These are really good colors, different looking. The brown is the strangest one for this palette, but I'm okay with it. All right, this is the Soda Pop City Pack rule book. So it's included some additional scenarios that you can play through and some city powers. Hey, I love whenever a game includes something that's gonna be a little different. Where each player has something unique. We have a scoring base. Yep, scoring sheets. Tons of them here. Has anybody ever used all the scoring sheets in a game? Very rarely for me. Yeah. have to think about it now if I've ever done that. We've got some stickers to do. I did not know this. So we've got 5. I hope it's 5. Yeah, 5 sets of stickers, one for each of the colors of the soda pop. So we got the orange squeeze. Instead of 7-Up, we got 3 down for the green. Lemon lime flavor. Royal Queen Cola, that'll go for the blues. Got Dr. Berry, of course, for the strawberry. And then R&R root beer. Okay, now that makes sense for the brown. It's root beer. Okay, that makes very good sense. Yeah. R&R instead of A&W, R&R root beer. So these are some little cheat sheets for 2 players. Okay. 2-player top pop. I like it. And then we've got the cards. Let's see what kind of card stock we got here. I'm assuming the other side of that is going to be, let's see there. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is, yeah, so the first cards we have here, I'm assuming is that extra pack of cards, the Soda Pop City pack, because it's got the little scenario cards there. These, I like that, the muted colors of that skyline. That's neat. It's got different scoring conditions or scenarios. For instance, Main Street. At the end of the game, do not count the points for your highest scoring city. Okay, interesting. And there's a bunch of these here. So you got plenty of ways to go through. And then we've got some extra scoring cards. If you have at least half of the cards of a city, score points equal to the city's value. For example, having 3 cards of the Vegas city will score you 6 points. Having 4 cards of the Chicago city will score you 7 points. So trying to dominate particular cities. I understand when he told me that New Orleans is in here, so that's going to be kind of neat. We've got St. Louis. Alex Goldsmith was just talking about St. Louis today. New York, Vegas, Chicago, Seattle, and New Orleans. Yep. So they've got some major cities. Notice that the cards come in either nighttime or, well, at least in the Kickstarter videos, they came nighttime or dark or daytime. I guess so. These are the nighttime cards. Those will be played face down, so people will not know. Oh, I guess they have that dark blue. Yeah, they got the. Oh, I see it now. Okay, this is different from the Kickstarter video, so I'm learning it as we see through. This is the daylight signification, and this is the nighttime signification. And all that means is, in the game, each of the players are going to be trying to collect 6 cards and scoring points out of those cards. To get those cards, you'll be using these tokens, basically bottle caps, sort of as your currency. You'll play a card in front of you or another player. If you play in front of another player, you're going to get a bonus of an extra bottle cap back. So that's a good way to develop your economy. The nighttime cards we played face down, so only the person that you played that card in front of will know what that card is, and of course you, if you remember. And then the daytime cards, which are the most of the cards in the deck, will be played face up. If a card comes when the round comes all the way back to you, and that applies to each person as they go around the round, they'll check to see if they have gotten control of any of the cards, not just the one in front of them, any of the cards that have been laid out. If that happens, if they have the biggest stack of those cards, then they'll get that card and the points that it comes through at the end of the game. So this one has 4 points or 5 points. And then the tallest stack of chips or tops will go to the player that had that card. So you almost want people to play cards in front of you because you might be able to get some economy. The other stacks of top pops will go back to their respective owners. So you're trying to get those points. To do that, you have to spend pops. You'll get more of your economy if you can play cards to other people. So it's that balance between, playing cards maybe in front of you if you already have a lot of economy, and you can because at the end of your turn, when you place your card out, either in front of you or in front of other people, you not only get some pops back, you'll also have the ability to place stacks of these pops out, these bottle caps. These bottle caps out on the different cards. So I can see, I haven't played the game yet, but I can see, especially with 3, 4, and 5 players, there's going to be a lot of fighting over the economy of each one of those different cards, as you definitely need to get more more of the bottle caps in your reservoir. So that's kind of an overview of how this is played. I am just curious about that one little thing. Yeah, so each player, this is the 2-player side, but when you play, each player is going to get this little cheat sheet for the regular side, and it not only tells you what color you are, but if you notice, it's got a nice little, recap of exactly how the game is going to be played turn by turn. Just remember that the first player that collects 6 cards will trigger the end of the game. All right, so that's Top Pop. I want to thank our friends at Talent Strike Studios for sending this to us. We're going to be streaming it pretty soon, so keep an eye at twitch.tv/BoardGameGumbo on Tuesday nights, and sometimes other nights. We stream your games live on Twitch, and we'll be streaming Top Pop. Try to get it played this weekend so I'm familiar with the mechanics, so I don't mess up any rules when we do the stream. So make sure you make sure you like our Facebook and our YouTube and our Twitch streams so that you can know when we're going to be going live. And until next time, laissez, bon temps, rouler.